This woman wants to see you die. She took your picture, seer, and was shocked to learn about your my beloved child. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because what I'm about to reveal will make your heart race faster than it ever has before. There's a woman, yes, her. The one you've been feeling strange about lately. The one who looks at you, smiles, but there's something behind her eyes, something dark. She doesn't wish you well. She carries envy like poison, wrapped in sweetness. And recently, she did something no one was supposed to know. She took your picture, not to admire you, but to use it. She took it to a seer. An old one. The kind who doesn't speak unless spoken to by fate itself. When the seer saw your photo, her eyes widened. Her hands began to shake. And she whispered, "This one is marked. This one is untouchable. Don't skip." The woman didn't understand. She thought it was nonsense. So she demanded, "Tell me what you see." The seer looked again, but this time she refused to speak. She turned pale, stepped back, and said only one thing: "If you try to harm this soul, it will return threefold." But that warning didn't stop her. Instead, it fueled her jealousy. Because what the seer saw behind your picture was something she could never possess: a light, a divine protection, a destiny written before you were born. Stay till the end. Because this next part will send chills down your spine. After that meeting, the woman couldn't sleep. Every night, she saw flashes, your face in her dreams, your eyes glowing, your energy surrounding her room. She tried to pray it away. She tried to forget you. But the more she ran, the louder the whispers became. She started losing things. Her mirror cracked, her phone glitched, her lights flickered whenever she thought of you. Because the seer's words weren't a warning, they were prophecy. You are not just another person. You're protected by something ancient, something that watches you even when you don't realize it. Don't skip. Because what shocked the seer wasn't the woman's intention, it was you. She saw an energy around your photograph, bright, golden, almost blinding. And within it, a shadow, not evil, but guarding. She said, "Someone walks beside them. Someone who doesn't sleep." That woman wanted to see you fall. She wanted to see you weak. But every time she wished you pain, it returned to her 10 times stronger. Every tear you cried, the universe counted. Every hurt you felt, heaven recorded. Stay till the end, because this is where it gets intense. The seer saw something else too, a sign she refused to say out loud. But later, she whispered to her apprentice, "The one in that photo carries a crown they don't yet know they wear. My child, you've been protected since the beginning. You are surrounded by unseen energy, one that turns every curse into a blessing, every betrayal into redirection. That's why no matter how many times they tried to break you, you kept rising. That's why every closed door was never rejection, it was divine protection. Don't skip. Stay right here. Because in the next part, you'll learn what that crown really means, and the terrifying reason the woman couldn't look at your photo a second time without trembling. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my dear one. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because what you're about to hear is the part the woman herself refuses to admit even now. After she took your picture to that seer, she thought she'd walked away with power. But that night, something began following her. Every mirror she looked into, she didn't see herself. She saw you. Your reflection. Your eyes. Calm, but burning with silent warning. She started hearing things, whispers calling her name when she was alone. The same voice, over and over again, saying, "Return what isn't yours." She panicked. She went back to the seer days later. But the old woman wouldn't open the door. She spoke through the cracks, trembling as she said, "I told you not to touch that picture again. The spirit has awakened. Don't skip. Because here's where the shock truly begins." The seer revealed what she had seen that day, but didn't dare speak aloud before. She said that when she stared at your photograph, a golden aura appeared first. But beneath it, for just a second, she saw wings. Not ordinary ones. Half light, half shadow, ancient, powerful, alive. The kind that mark souls chosen for divine justice. The woman froze. She asked, "What does that mean?" The seer's reply was simple, "They are not to be harmed. They are sent to balance what others destroy. Stay till the end." Because from that moment on, everything she did against you began to collapse. Her plans failed. Her health weakened. People began walking away from her without reason. She blamed coincidence, until she found your photo again. This time, the edges had turned black, as if burned by unseen fire. But the center, your face, was untouched. The seer called it the reversal. When an innocent soul is attacked, their energy doesn't fight back with anger, it mirrors. It reflects what was sent. That's why you've been feeling lighter lately, as if something heavy was lifted. Because the energy that was once trying to pull you down, has been pulled away from you completely. Don't skip. There's something even more shocking. The seer confessed that when she closed her eyes that night, she saw a figure standing beside your spirit, tall, cloaked in blue flame, eyes glowing like lightning. It whispered to her, "Tell the envious one, the child they tried to curse carries the fire of reversal. That woman tried to destroy you because she couldn't understand you. She was drawn to your light, yet hated that it reminded her of everything she'd lost. But light never loses. It only reveals what hides in the dark. Stay till the end, because the seer left one final message, one meant for you. She said, when they finally learn what their energy truly does, even their enemies will kneel. And that's what I'll reveal in the next part, what your energy really is, and why even darkness steps back when you walk into a room. Don't skip. Stay with me. Something massive is about to be revealed. My radiant child. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because this is where your story stops being coincidence and becomes destiny. The seer's final words weren't random. She said your energy is alive. It breathes. It learns. It reflects. That means every emotion you feel, every word you speak, sends ripples into the unseen. And when someone tries to harm you, when envy or hatred is aimed your way, your energy doesn't absorb it. It returns it. Amplified. The woman who wanted to see you fall never understood this. She thought she could twist your image, bend your name, or play with your peace. But the seer saw it, clear as day. When she looked into your photograph a second time, she saw a storm forming behind you. A golden storm that carried your voice, calm, firm, unbreakable. And it whispered, "Touch not what is chosen. Don't skip." Because after that night, the woman's world started crumbling. Every person she used to control turned distant. Every lie she told began to expose itself. She couldn't understand how her own words were being reversed, until she saw your face again. Not in a photo, but in her dream. You were standing before her, silent. Your eyes glowed, not with anger, but mercy. And behind you stood the same shadow the seer had seen, your protector. It placed its hand on your shoulder and spoke one sentence that made her scream awake. They forgive you, but destiny will not. Stay till the end. Because what she doesn't know is that your power isn't just protection, it's transformation. When people send you harm, the universe turns that energy into blessings. When they lie about you, truth rises like fire. When they envy you, the divine multiplies what you already have. You felt it, haven't you? That sudden peace after chaos. That random miracle when everything seemed lost. That's your energy in motion, quietly restoring balance. You are not a victim of darkness, you are the reason it trembles. The seer once told her apprentice, "This one's light does not burn, it purifies." That's why their enemies destroy themselves. And that is exactly what's happening now. Don't skip. Because there's one more secret the seer revealed before disappearing completely. She said your energy is older than this lifetime. That you've carried it across generations, protecting, healing, and breaking every curse placed upon your lineage. You weren't born ordinary. You were born to end cycles. The woman wanted to see you die, but instead, her own illusions died. You're not just surviving her envy, you're being elevated because of it. Each attempt to break you has only polished your purpose. And now, your awakening has begun. Stay till the end. Because in the next part, I'll reveal what the seer called the golden reversal, the exact reason your enemies fear you, even when you've done nothing at all. Don't blink. Don't scroll. Something huge is waiting for you. My chosen one. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because this part will reveal the power that even the seer herself whispered about in fear and awe. The golden reversal, that's what she called it. It's not a spell, not luck, not chance. It's a divine code written in your soul, the law that whatever is sent toward you must return to its source, multiplied by the emotion behind it. That's why those who speak good of you rise with you, and those who speak against you crumble in their own echo. The seer said she saw the symbol of this code glowing behind your photograph, a circle of gold surrounded by silver rays. And in its center, she saw your heart, beating not with red light, but with white fire. She gasped, covered her mouth, and whispered, "This one's spirit cannot be stolen." Don't skip. Because this is where the woman's story begins to end. After that night, her reflection started disappearing from mirrors. The people she tried to turn against you suddenly began to distance themselves from her. Even her own shadow seemed thinner, as if retreating from her body. Because when she tried to destroy you, she unknowingly awakened the very energy that was sent to protect you. The seer's apprentice later wrote in her notes, "The energy around the chosen burns silent. It doesn't fight back, it simply watches until the right moment, then reverses the flow." That's what the golden reversal is. It's not revenge. It's restoration. It means everything stolen from you will find its way back, in forms you never expected. Peace where there was chaos. Opportunities where there was rejection. Love where there was loss. Stay till the end. Because there's something else the woman doesn't know, her own spirit started being marked. Not as punishment, but as a reminder. Every time she thinks of you now, her energy weakens, because your light acts like a mirror, it forces her to face what she tried to hide. That's why she avoids your presence, your name, your image. Your vibration is too high for her shadow to survive in. The seer once said, "When light forgives, darkness loses permission." That's what you did, maybe without even knowing. You forgave silently. And that forgiveness became your shield. Don't skip. Because here comes the most powerful revelation. Your energy doesn't just protect you. It activates others. When people with pure hearts cross your path, their gifts awaken too. That's why you attract souls who either adore you instantly, or can't stand your presence. Light exposes both truth and insecurity. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the seer left behind one final prophecy written in her last letter. The day they stop running from their light, the world around them will shift in alignment. The betrayers will fade, the protectors will appear, and their purpose will finally begin. You are entering that moment now. The reversal is complete. Your enemies have unmasked themselves. Your protection has awakened. And destiny has finally taken your side. Don't move. Don't scroll. Because in the next part, I'll tell you why you were chosen for this power in the first place, and what the seer saw about your future that made her break down in tears. Stay till the end. Something divine is approaching. My fearless one. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because this is the part that reveals why you were chosen for a light so powerful, even darkness tries to copy it. The seer didn't just see your energy, she felt it. When she closed her eyes and placed her hand over your photo, she said her body filled with heat, her pulse slowed, and her vision changed. She saw your soul, ancient, steady, burning through lifetimes. And she wept. Not from fear, but from reverence. She whispered, "This one carries the fire of judgment and the mercy of rebirth. Wherever they walk, truth will unfold. Don't skip." Because this is what that woman never understood: your pain, your struggles, your silence, none of it was weakness. It was activation. Every time you were betrayed, a layer of your old self burned away, revealing what you were always meant to become. The seer said the woman tried to bind your light, but instead, it exposed her own shadows. That's why she lost her peace. You didn't curse her. Your existence did. Because truth itself is your armor, and no deception survives near you for long. Stay till the end. Because this is the divine reason you've been watched since birth. You were born to be a mirror, not just reflecting others, but forcing them to face their own spirit. Some people will love you for it. Others will hate you for it. But none will forget you. The seer saw one final vision, you, standing in a circle of light, with countless faces watching you. Some crying. Some kneeling. Some trembling. And she said, "This one's destiny is not to be hidden. Their awakening will shake those who once wished them gone." Don't skip. Because that moment, is approaching now. You've already felt it, strange shifts in energy, sudden clarity, unexpected endings that lead to better beginnings. That's not chaos. That's alignment. Every block removed, every lie exposed, every door closed, it's the universe making room for what belongs to you. Your enemies were never powerful, they were necessary. They awakened a version of you that no peace ever could. And now, they're witnessing what they feared most, your rise. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next part, I'll reveal what the seer saw about your future, and why she said that your name will one day be spoken in rooms you've never entered, yet. Don't move. Don't blink. The final truth is coming. My destined one. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because this is the moment everything you've endured begins to make sense. The seer's final vision wasn't about your past, it was about your becoming. She said she saw your future unfold like light breaking through a storm. The same people who once spoke against you will watch, unable to understand how you rose from what they thought would destroy you. But you won't rise with anger. You'll rise with grace. Because your strength was never born from revenge, it was born from truth. The woman who once wanted to see you fall will one day hear your name whispered in places of honor. And she'll remember that photograph, the one that burned her hands. She'll remember the words the seer spoke, "You can't curse what heaven has crowned." Don't skip. Because the seer saw something else that made her tremble, a symbol forming behind you in her vision. It was a gate. Not of iron or stone, but of light. And behind it, countless spirits watching you, whispering blessings through your path. They weren't strangers, they were your ancestors, your protectors, the ones who carried the same flame you now bear. They've been waiting for you to awaken. Stay till the end. Because what the seer said next explains everything. She said your journey is not just survival, it's reclamation. You are here to end the patterns that destroyed those before you. To rewrite a story that was stained by jealousy, betrayal, and fear, and to restore what was lost. That's why no matter how hard they tried to silence you, the universe kept pulling you forward. Every setback was an initiation. Every heartbreak, a test of endurance. Every silence, a seed of power. You were never cursed. You were forged. The seer wept when she saw the end of her vision. Because in it, your light stretched far beyond your own life, healing others without you even realizing it. Every person who meets you will carry a piece of that energy forward. Every room you walk into will shift. Every enemy will either transform or vanish. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because this is your moment of revelation. You are not just chosen, you are remembered. You carry a contract older than fear, older than envy, older than time. The woman's hatred could not touch you because it was never meant to. Her purpose was simply to awaken the warrior in your soul. And now, that warrior is awake. Stay till the end. Because in the next part, I'll tell you the final message the seer left before she vanished, the one meant only for you. The message that reveals what's about to happen next in your destiny. Don't move. Don't blink. Something divine is already in motion. My Eternal One. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because this is the final message the seer left for you. The one she wrote with trembling hands before she disappeared forever. She said when she closed her eyes for the last time, she heard your name echoing through realms. Not as a whisper, as a command. A call that made both shadow and light pause for a moment. And then she saw you, standing before two mirrors. One reflected who you once were, the other reflected who you were always meant to be. The mirrors began to shake, and her final words were, "When they choose truth over fear, both worlds will bow to their awakening." Don't skip. Because this is what it means. Everything around you is shifting now. People are revealing their true colors. Situations are falling apart only to rebuild stronger. This isn't chaos, it's your alignment taking shape. The woman who tried to harm you has already sealed her own fate. Not by your hand, but by the law of reflection. She became consumed by what she sent, envy, deceit, and guilt, until her own energy collapsed inward. The seer said, the curse she made became her mirror. But you were born for balance. The very moment she tried to break your peace, you were initiated into your higher path. That's why strange things began happening lately, dreams that feel like memories. Old emotions resurfacing and then vanishing overnight. Moments of deep calm in the middle of storms. That's the transition from protection to power. Stay till the end. Because the seer's last vision wasn't one of warning, it was one of prophecy. She saw you standing at a crossroads made of light, surrounded by thousands of souls. Some reaching for you, some running from you, but all feeling your energy. And above your head, a symbol burned brighter than the sun, the same golden circle she once saw behind your photograph. Only this time, it was complete. That completion means one thing: your purpose has fully awakened. You no longer carry the energy of the hunted. You carry the energy of the anointed. The seer said the moment you realize this truth, your voice will begin to shape reality. Your thoughts will manifest faster. Your path will clear in ways that defy logic. Don't skip. Because here's what she wanted you to remember. They were sent here not to destroy darkness, but to outshine it. That's your calling, not revenge, not fear, but illumination. To walk so fearlessly in your truth that lies can't exist near you. The seer's final note ended with a line written in gold. Their enemies will fade, their name will rise, and their light will outlive every whisper. My child, your story is no longer about survival. It's about sovereignty. The woman who wanted to see you die only awakened the part of you that cannot. The Eternal One. The Protected One. The Chosen One. Stay till the end, because this ending is the beginning of your reign. Something divine has already chosen its vessel, and that vessel is you. The revelation is complete.